Terrifying morning for people in our nation's largest city after a bomb exploded in a packed subway tunnel. The attacker was hurt when the device he was carrying blew up. Several others were injured in a situation that could have been much worse. Meg Oliver is on the scene in New York with more on this developing story.
Grainy surveillance video shows the moment a bomb went off in a busy pedestrian walkway near Times Square during the height of New York City's rush hour. The suspect, identified as 27-year-old Akayat Ullah, was taken into custody with non-life-threatening injuries and burns. 3 other people also suffered minor injuries.
Preliminary investigation at the scene indicates this male was wearing an improvised, low-tech explosive device attached to his body. He intentionally detonated that device.
Police say the suspect lives in Brooklyn and is believed to be originally from Bangladesh.
At this point in time, all we know of is one individual who, thank God, was unsuccessful in his aims.
Sean McCullough was inside the Port Authority terminal when the bomb went off.
It shook a little bit. You didn't really hear it too much, but you felt the shake.
The incident triggered a massive police response. The NYPD is now flooding the area with officers, keeping people away from the scene and reassuring New Yorkers this area is safe.
Let's go back to work. We're not going to allow them to disrupt us. That's exactly what they want.
Numerous federal agencies are looking at additional surveillance video from the scene to make sure no one else was involved. Meg Oliver, CBS News, New York.
The candidates for Senate in Alabama are making a final push for votes ahead of tomorrow's controversial special election for a crucial Senate seat. Residents in the traditionally conservative state will choose between Democrat Doug Jones and Republican Roy Moore. President Trump is endorsing Moore despite several sexual misconduct allegations that emerged during the heated campaign. At the same time that tops the news, allegations against the president are back in the headlines. Women who have sexual harassment complaints against President Trump are gathering in New York today, calling on Congress to launch an investigation. The U.S. ambassador to the United Nations says the women deserve to be heard. The White House maintains these issues were addressed during the campaign, and Americans already voiced their feelings by voting Trump into office. At this hour, Metro Police are looking for the gunman in the city's latest homicide. A 23-year-old man was shot twice overnight at the Tony Sudicum Homes just south of downtown Nashville. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. Investigators have not released the victim's name yet or a motive. The city is preparing for another Season to Remember memorial service for friends and families of murder victims. Each person places Christmas ornaments on a tree in honor of the ones they've lost to violence. Families can begin making ornaments tomorrow at 5:30 in the community room of the North Police Precinct on 26th Avenue North. The Season to Remember starts at 5:45 this Thursday in the Children's Garden at Centennial Park on West End. The largest and most destructive wildfire burning in California is still spreading, threatening thousands more homes this morning. Crews have been battling the blaze nonstop, trying to protect picturesque coastal areas near Santa Barbara. This deadly wildfire is now the 5th biggest in modern California history. Police are going door to door right now in the Mission Canyon area, urging more people to get out. They are certainly in a dire situation out there. Our thoughts are with everybody and the firefighters on the front lines. Leland.